Hey everybody, so long time no see, sorry about that. Today, as you can see by the title of this video, I'm doing a what's in my backpack video for the 2017-2018 school year. So this is my backpack. It is from JanSport, and it's one of the backpacks that has the reinforced bottom, which is really cool because I always accidentally scrape my bag on the floor and chuck it around and stuff, so that's good. This is I don't actually know what size it is, but the pattern is this gray with these pink and white flowers and some green leaves. And there's also a 15-inch laptop sleeve in it. It only has 2 pockets, actually it has 3 pockets. It has the main pocket, and then this little front pocket, there's a bigger part and a little part. This backpack has treated me well so far for the 2.5 weeks I've been in school. The only thing that kind of sucks about it is that there is nowhere to hang, to carry a water bottle. There is no things on the sides. So if you are a person that carries a water bottle around, I would not recommend this backpack. But that's the only real downside that I've experienced so far. It's also a little bit small, so if you carry a lot of stuff, if you carry any more stuff than I do, I would suggest getting a bigger bag. But without further ado, let's get into the main part of the bag. Before I go on, I want to talk really quick about what's on the outside of my bag. So I have a bunch of pins out here. I used to have more, but a lot of them fell off, and so I just kept them off. I have this little bass clef, treble clef heart thing. I have this little cat playing drums that I got when I was in Japan. I have this Peace Love drum pin. And I have this other one from Japan that I got from the gondola ride. And then I also have another pin that I put usually right here, but it has my full name on it, so I took it off. And then over here, hanging on this zipper, I just have a Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer. It is in the scent Pineapple Sorbet. And it's actually really great to have hand sanitizer because you never know what's in your school. You never know how clean it is. And then on this zipper, I just keep a carabiner. And this is where I hang my water bottle because, as I said, there's no pockets or anything, but I do like to carry water around. So I attach my water bottle to this, and it's usually pretty okay. So let's get into the main part of this bag. So this is how I usually store everything. I have all of my, I think I have 5 notebooks in here right now. Yeah, 5 notebooks right here. And I always keep a textbook here, depends on what part of the day I'm in. And then in the back, I keep all of my binders. I actually have 4 back there, but you can't see them all. And then under my pencil case in the laptop sleeve, I carry, you can't really see it, my planner, my 2 folders for 2 classes that don't need a binder, and my notebook for AP Statistics. So the first thing that I usually keep in my backpack is my Kipling 100 pen case. And I know a lot of people don't like to bring this much stuff to school with them, but I do because, one reason is because I like to change things up. I can't use the same pen, the same colors for everything, or else I get bored because I'm like that. And 2, people always need to borrow things, and so it's really nice to always have extra. So in my Kipling, I keep a lot of things. So over here I have my 3 main black pens that I can just grab. This is a Pentel Energel. This is a Bic Gelocity, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and then this is a pen from IKEA. And then right here I have the whole rainbow of colors. Mine is purple because it's with my planner in my bag. But these are just a mix of Jelly Roll and Pilot Juice 0.5. And then on the other little flap over here, I just keep all of my highlighters that I use often. I have 1 Pilot Frixion blue highlighter. I have 3 mild liners, gray, the magenta pink color, and lavender, which is my personal fave. And then I have my 5 favorite highlighters in the universe, the Emoji retractable highlighters, and I really like these because they're so smooth and all the colors are so vibrant. They're really good at being highlighters, if that makes sense. They light up what you're underlining or what you're going over, and it draws your eyes, if that makes sense. Under here I keep a lot of things, and it's a little bit messy right now, but In the main section, I keep this big stack of Post-its and page flags in varying colors. Right now I have purple, white, blue, and pink, light pink. I always keep gum in my pen case because I love chewing gum during class. Right now I have Trident Black Raspberry Twist. I always keep a Bic whiteout in here, refillable lead for my favorite mechanical pencils, which are these ones, by the way. I have 3 of them in here, and then I have 2 at my desk. If you don't know what these are the Papermate Clear Point. I love them to death. Oh, I have 4 in there. And then I have these Pilot G2 pens that my dad bought for me. I just have 4 colors. Oh, one of them's open. 4 colors. I use these quite a lot. They're very nice pens. They're not my favorite pens, but they're pretty good. And then my dad also bought me these pens. These are the Pentel RSVP pens, and I have 2 regular ones, and then this one actually has a little stylus bit on the end for your phone, which is really cool. And then right here I have more colors that didn't make it into the front. They're just different variations of colors that I just didn't put into the front. They're just the rest of the colors that I own of the pens, besides a couple Pilot Juice pens. And then last thing, I have the mini stapler, which comes in handy more often than you think. I highly recommend buying one of those. Alright, so now let's get on to the main compartment. So as I said, in the front I keep a textbook. At the moment, I have this textbook from my music theory, my AP music theory class. And that's just because I was the first homework I did today, so I just put it in. My other 3 textbooks I either put in my locker or I carry around depending on what time of the day it is. In the afternoon, I carry my statistics book and my music theory book. And then in the morning, I carry my AP psychology book and my honors anatomy and physiology book. The morning is definitely the heaviest part of the day. And then behind the area where I put my textbook, right here, I keep 5 out of 6 of my notebooks that I have for my classes. These are all Stellar brand notebooks. They are I think they're the Office Max brand of notebooks. They're pretty much 5-star notebooks. I just like these because they're cheaper. But this is my AP Music Theory notebook. Here's a little peek at some notes that I have here. This is my anatomy notebook. Some notes. This is my staff paper notebook, and I put a lot of my music theory homework in here and various other things. This is my film and lit / comparative studies book, and I haven't really done that much with this. I've written a little bit in it so far, but that's my English class if you were wondering. And then this is my AP Psych notebook. Oh, sorry. Yep, some notes and things. And those are most of my notebooks. And then in this back bit, I keep all 4 of my binders. So the first one is my AP Music Theory binder. And I actually haven't used this binder very much because we haven't had very many handouts, but I have it just in case. I have my Comparative Studies binder, which is, again, my English class, and I have a bunch of packets of notes in here and some paper and some classwork. Then I have my AP Psych notebook, and I haven't really used this one a whole lot either because my teacher does not hole punch anything at all, and it bothers me so much. And then my last one is my anatomy notebook, which is arguably the one that I use the most. My teacher for this class requires that we use tab dividers for each unit. So down here I have unit 1, and then I'll just keep doing that. I don't usually like using tab dividers, but he made us as a part of his class, so I'm doing it. And then in the back pocket of my bag, I have, if I can get it out, my AP Statistics graph notebook, and we don't actually need graph paper for statistics, but I like to use graph paper for math, and we just do practice problems. And then the last 3 things that I keep in that main part of my bag are my ASL folder, which is just this cute cactus folder that I got, my AP Statistics folder where I just keep all of my papers from the class because I don't think I need a binder for that. And then this is my planner from Day Designer Planners, and I love this green, all the leaf aesthetic. It's very nice. And then this is just my planning for last week, and then this is my September spread. So that is everything in the main part of my bag. Then in these 2 little front pockets, I'll do this one first. This is my index card box, and I keep just things that I think might be relevant for at least the unit that we're doing in this box, and carry them around in case I want to study during the day. I have the book that we're reading in my English class. It's pretty good so far, if you're curious. And I keep my graphing calculator. This is the TI-84 plus C Silver Edition. It's really nice. And then in the front little pocket, I have this little pencil bag, and this actually just houses extra pencils and a pencil sharpener, and some extra lead, just in case I ever need it. And they're not like my favorite pencils or anything, but I keep them in there just in case. And then I have my earbuds, which are an essential. I have 2 hair ties, because you never know. And then I also usually keep my keys in there. And that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what was in my backpack today. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscription, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone!